Hey guys, welcome to another reading. Today I'm bringing you a message that you need to hear today. Oh, and I just realized I didn't put any crystals for you guys, so let's do that now. Let's take the calcite for pile 1, moonstone for pile 3, and we'll take fluorite for pile 2. Okay, so again, pile 1, calcite, pile 2, fluorite, and pile 3, moonstone. If you need some more time, guys, to pick your pile, you can always pause the video. You can even meditate on the piles. If not, I'll see you in your pile. Hey, my pile ones, welcome to your reading. You have chosen this calcite crystal, and let's see a message you need to hear today. What is it? Open your heart to the unknown. So the message I'm getting for you guys is that you are somebody who's been holding back. You're holding yourself back from something that you truly want to do. I feel like you are afraid to change something, to step out of your comfort zone, or to pursue an idea or a dream of yours. You're very afraid of what that will bring to you. Even though you like this, you want to move in that direction, you feel like it's the right thing to do for you. You are a bit of afraid of all the consequences that might come along with it. And this is why, in a way, you have closed your heart to the idea and you're keeping yourself stuck, okay? But let's clarify this to see what else we need to know. A message you need to hear today, pile 1. What do you need to hear? We have opportunity, and embracing. Yeah, embracing opportunity. So, I feel like now is the best time ever for you to actually embrace this opportunity and move forward. It's time for you to open your heart and to really step out of your comfort zone, regardless of what that may bring to you. I feel like you've been waiting for too long for something to change on its own, and nothing is really changing. And if you wish to make this happen, what your heart truly desires, you will have to make the leap of faith. You will have to be the one that decides, I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by. I'm going to embrace everything good and bad that it might entail and move forward with this because it is what I truly want and it is worth it. So I feel like a lot of encouragement wants to come to you, pile 1, today. The message of encouragement is here for you to let you know, open yourself up for this change. You may not know what it brings. It may be unknown to you, but it will be worth it in the end. Let's see what else. What else we need to know about this message that you need to hear today? What are you meant to hear today, pile 1? So we have the Knight of Materials, which is the Knight of Pentacles in the traditional deck. And we have the Eight of Emotions, which is the Eight of Cups. A message meant to find you, pile 1. We have the Knight of Inspiration, which is the Knight of Wands. A lot of moving energy, as you can see. Very interesting. We have the Four of Cups, the Four of Emotions in this deck. And we have the Three of Inspiration, which is the Three of Wands in the traditional deck. Okay, let me just fix this. It's not really in line. Okay. So, you see those two horses here. So, and the Eight of Cups between them is a very clear message for me. The Knight of Materials here is your comfort zone, your safe space. Everything is solid, everything is known. You know what to expect, you know what you can be rewarded with, as well as what the punishment can be, what your loss might be in this situation. So definitely this Knight of Materials represents your comfort zone. And even though it's very interesting here, you have place to grow, you're very resilient, everything is stable. However, with the Eight of Cups, we see that you are not really satisfied here, not really happy. There's a part of you that really longs for change, longs for emotional fulfillment. There's a part of you that longs for excitement. And this is what the Knight of Inspiration can give you. It can give you the excitement of meeting new people, finding out new knowledge, trying something new for the first time. It can bring you a lot of new things in your life, but you need to open up for it or to it. Okay? And I know that you feel like with the Four of Cups here, with the Four of Emotions, that you may fail, that you may be looking back and regretting that you changed something. But with the Three of Inspirations here, I feel like not the thing that you are missing is that when you move forward with this, you will never look back with regret, never. Because there's so much to unfold, so much more to be open to you, so many opportunities, so many inspirational things that you will get to know once you step out of your comfort zone, that you will never look back and think, maybe I should have stayed there. My God, Pile One, if there's any way that I can convey to you how this is not where you will be once you move from your comfort zone, then I would very much like to be able to do that now. But because I cannot do anything else than just spread this message, I'm going to repeat it again. Once you get out of your comfort zone, there's so many opportunities out there for you that you will never, ever, Pile One, look back and think, I should have stayed there. Moreover, you will say to yourself, how could I have stayed so long? I should have done this before. It will be so liberating for you, Pile One, that you cannot even imagine at the moment. My dear Pile One, this reading was short, but I feel like it gave you precisely the right message that you needed to hear today. And if you will take the card's advice, open your heart, step out of your comfort zone, and live your best possible life. Until next time, Pile One. Bye. Hey, my Pile Two. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen this beautiful fluorite crystal. Let's jump into your reading to see the message you were meant to hear today. Freedom begins in your mind. Release every thought that is holding you back. So I feel like a lot of you here are stuck in a certain situation with either a person, maybe you are in a partnership that you want to get out of, or maybe you're collaborating with somebody and that collaboration no longer suits you. Maybe you're in an environment where you are in a way forced to think and act like everybody else instead of being yourself. And I feel like you need to set your mind free from the surroundings, from the situation you're in, to allow yourself to see that you have a choice. You actually always have a choice, but sometimes the way we look at situations are very limiting. Either we feel like we have no choice at all, or we can choose between two different choices, but we don't really like either one of them, okay? And I feel like the first thing you need to do is to get your thoughts straight, to change your perception in a way that is more in line with giving you freedom to act differently in this situation. What that means exactly is try to ask yourself, what are the 3 different choices that a person in my situation can make? And it's very important that you list at least 3, because like I said before, if you have 2, it's going to be either or, and you might not like either of the choices. But if you give yourself 3 choices and then you dissociate from the situation by thinking about another person in your shoes, in your position, what would they do? It's going to be easier to find a solution for your situation because you won't be as invested emotionally in it. I don't know if you understand me, what I'm trying to convey to you. It's something that we do in coaching. When we do coaching sessions, we usually do some type of exercises, such as I just described, to allow the client to emotionally pull away from the situation, to be able to think more clearly, to be able to see the situation from different perspectives so that they can get different options. So I feel like you need to do this, pal, too, for yourself to get out of the situation and the mess you might gotten yourself into. Okay, let's pull some more cards. A message meant to find you today, pal, too. What do you need to hear now? Yeah, taking risks, of course. And one more. Community. Yeah. So there's community here that is very present within your situation. Either it's one person or a group of person that is influencing your decisions. Whether you need their support or their finances, or maybe you are just collaborating with them for anything basically, and you need their platform. And I feel like it's time for you to go solo, to go your own way, to, in a way, turn your back towards this community. And it's going to require taking some risks. And this is why I suggested that you try to find 3 different solutions to your problem, so that you can find the best one that suits you, the one that will give you most benefits. And I do feel like you need to start with expanding your perception, expanding your view on the situation, because this will allow you and enable you to find different choices, which will lead to different outcomes, okay? And that is very important, because if you are already changing something, it's good to make sure that the change will bring you some constructive results. And I feel like you need to do that here. You need to change your thought patterns, the way you think and feel about the situation you're in, so that you can get the best positive outcome for yourself. Let's see what else. What else we need to know for you, pal, too, today. A message meant for you to hear today. What's meant for you to hear today? We have the 2 of inspiration, which is the 2 of wands in the traditional tarot. We have the Emperor. We have the Ace of Emotions, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the Queen of Inspirations, which is the Queen of Wands. and the Ace of Materials or the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel you being a bit scared about the repercussions. I feel like somebody might not like your decision to free yourself from this community. Either your father or your mentor or just somebody who has authority, who is the leader of the pack. It's like you fear their wrath. Like they can be very vengeful and vindictive, and you don't want to have that. And I feel like you need to find a better way to handle this situation. I definitely feel that you should go your own way, regardless of what this person might do. However, if you keep expecting the worst out of this person, then you're probably going to get it. This is what I'm getting from these cards. And I feel like you need to really tune into your emotions to see what it is that I really want. Why do I want to move away from here? What is inspiring me to go in a different direction? And think about that instead of what this person's reaction will be. So shift your focus from what their reaction will be to what am I trying to achieve? And then focus each and every thought into that, supporting it, building it, and invest anything that you need for this to thrive, okay? Do not focus on what this person might do or people from the community, because the more you give energy into it, the more you're inviting it into your reality. Instead, shift your focus towards what you really want here. My dear pile 2, this was a short reading. However, I think that the main message has come through, and I really hope that you take this advice from the cards and really free yourself from this situation. Until next time, pile 2. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the Moonstone. So let's take a look at the message you're meant to hear today. Make time to celebrate your accomplishments, no matter how big or small. At pile 3, you've been selling yourself short. You haven't been showing the world what you're made of. This is what I'm getting. You are too shy, too modest for your own good. And this is what the card is trying to tell you. Be more assertive with showing what you can, what you've achieved, and what you bring to the table. Either this is within your workplace or this is within your romantic life. I feel like you need to show yourself more. You need to make sure that people really understand what you bring to the table, because you bring a lot. And if this does not come natural to you, pile 3, the good news is it can be practiced. Assertiveness is a skill that you practice until perfection. And then you practice more because it's never perfect, okay? So I do feel like you have so much to give, pile 3, and it's such a shame that you do not do yourself justice by showing it. Either you feel that you shouldn't brag, or that you should be modest because good people are modest, and that may be true, but you can still show the world how much you have to give. Because I feel that a lot of people are not noticing you precisely because of you not showing them. You cannot expect everybody to be nosy enough to get to know you to the level that they will be able to tell all the beautiful things about you. You kind of need to go just a bit further along the way. At least meet them halfway through, okay? I feel this is very important for you guys from pile 3. Think about it. You don't have to do anything. However, think about it. The cards are very clear on this issue. Let's see a message you're meant to hear today. Let's clarify this for you guys in pile 3. Delight. Yeah. And thriving. Beautiful cards. You are the most positive pile today, pile 3. And I did 2 general readings, one for my creation channel, and I'm doing the second one for you guys. And you are definitely my most positive group today. So whether you've been working hard lately and you haven't celebrated your success, I feel like you need to do that. You need to give yourself the recognition that you did a good job. That's what I want to start with the 2 cards. And if that is not a case, if there's something else going on, I feel like you need to allow yourself more joy, more delight. You need to enjoy life a bit more. You don't have to be afraid that things will get worse, because I feel like you are really thriving at the moment in your life. And with all the sunflowers here, I see that it's a good period, a good phase you're in, and you should really take advantage of every single second of that phase. Really like milk it, take the best of it, make it the best that you can. Go somewhere, travel, go to a spa, whatever feels good to you. I feel like you need to pamper yourself a bit. You were doing such an amazing job, and you need to celebrate yourself. You need to give yourself the proper recognition, however that looks for you. Let's see what else. What else wants to come through for you, pile 3? What do we need to know? We have the Page of Inspiration, which is the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Emotions, which is the Three of Cups. We have Awakening. This is Judgment in the traditional tarot deck. And we'll take one more. We have the Hermit. Okay, so I feel like you need to have some fun. You need to play a bit. You need to go out. You need to meet people. You need to get creative. You need to really unwind a bit. You have achieved so much. You have grown so much. You are such an amazing person. I really have to say that, because with the Queen of Pentacles here, I see you really being a quality person, like a high value woman or man. You're not just an ordinary type. You've really done a lot to lift yourself up, to really get to that level. And I feel like you need to show the world, you need to show everybody, for them to see what you've accomplished. It wasn't easy for you. This is what I can tell you. You've been through a lot. And this status, this way of you being at the moment did not come without its price. However, the rewards can be quite satisfying and making it worth your while. But I feel with the Hermit here, it's saying, it's like you need to take advantage of this situation and a way to really connect to other people, to have fun, to shine, to dance, to party, to whatever you want, because there will come a time again when you will be very close to interactions. You will be in your introspection, because I feel you are the type of person that needs that. Either you're an introvert by nature, and we really need some time to pull away from people. Maybe you're an empath and you feel others a lot, and then you need to isolate yourself for longer periods of time to feel good. And this is what I'm getting. Now is the time to connect, to share, to interact. And soon it will change. You will be in kind of solitude again. So make the best of what's right here in front of you and really have fun. Enjoy pile 3. This was your reading. I hope it resonated and I hope it gave you something to think about. And I hope that I see you in the next reading.